bunch of other people in our local community are going to be playing live. Here on the island, we call it Conic. Kanekapila. Everywhere else in the world, you just call it a jam session, open jam. However, each month is really cool. We do it at some place called the One Gallery. The One Gallery is like an artist loft, and each month we meet new people with different types of musics. This month is going to be super, super groovy. One of my buddies and then his buddy is coming up, which is, it means a whole awful lot to me, which means that my buddies support the music around town. Long story short, his buddy is a really good drummer, really good percussionist. So finally, oh, you can get up. Hop up. Yeah, you got it. Oh, what are you doing? You want to get up there? Finally, we have a musician that is going to come up and play a little hand percussion. And they'll probably bring their cajon. If you don't know what a cajon is, it's like a box you sit on. It has a snare-like apparati in the middle of it. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking requests. Usually I don't put out a set list. I just wing it. But since there's going to be two people that probably can play three-chord kind of stuff, like I could say jam in the key of A minor. And the bass player will just do this. And I could be like, what up, dude? And they would follow pretty much all that. The drummer would lay back in a pocket. The bass player would just play a pentatonic A. My goals are when I play with people like this that are just open mic, that we know each other, being able, if they hear me do something like, hey, how you doing there, Mackenzie? I'm taking requests. Generally, I just don't write set lists for gigs tonight. I have a gig in like, I don't know, what time is it right now? 2:30? I have a gig at 5, I guess, so a couple hours. What's up? We're going to be doing some holiday music, but I don't want to sing anything. I'm not about like being like, go away in a manger. Do I know the incredible string band, like String Cheese? But no, if you throw me a song by a band, I can learn songs like, I can learn a bunch of different songs before the show. There's several hours. But whatever the song is, Dino. Is it Dino or Dino? Hard Eye or Weak Eye? Weak Eye! But long story short is, I generally don't do a set list. If you put your request here, I will look it up now, between now and the time that we play the gig, and hopefully it's something I'll be able to play tonight. Tune in tonight for Wago and Friends. We're just going to be meeting locals in the neighborhood, playing a One Gallery again. Hey, what up, Bailey? How goes it? No, I don't know if I know the string band by that name, but I know many incredible string bands. Down in a hole, down in a hole. What is that? Come to stomp the rooster. Alice in Chains. Yeah, they play an E flat. I'm not going to down tune my guitar, but definitely I'll try to do that one tonight then. I'll write that down. I'm going to go back. Actually, I should just write these down. I want to go back. Don't stay away. And we're not talking about songs that are going to break anybody's brain. We're talking about stuff that's pretty fairly easy to understand, pretty fairly easy to remember the chord progressions. What do you think, Rufus? Actually, it's a great request. Down in a hole, boom, boom. Carry the load. I've got to fly down in a hole. Who did I say that was? Come to stomp the rooster. Alice in Chains. Man, my brain, I do not work. Oh, you done up here? Okay, go back. Let's see. That'd be I could probably do it in B. Yeah, I'll do it in B. Groovy. I love dogs so much. Oh yeah, it's a he. The name is Rufus. Rufus Carlin. Hey Scott, thank you for that. Any others? I trust your advice. Down in the Hole, Alice in Chains. Maybe to stay in that vein, something like Temple the Dog. I don't mind. What is it? I don't mind stealing time from the hand who take your days. I'm going hungry. That would be a fun one. Hunger Strike, I think is the name of it. Hunger Strike. Right? I'm going hungry. Temple of the Dog. I could go Stream of Conscience. Anybody like fish? Hey Sarah, how are you? How's it to you? I'm just taking a request right now. Really got a gig later on tonight. Generally don't do a set list. I was thinking about doing it. Also, I was gonna show the world how old I got today with my great beard. Look, great beard. Look, clear on that. Casio Groves. Everybody name a song that just makes them feel special. Hey, 100. Thank you. Anybody that has a name, do I have an electric? Yeah, I'm actually going to bring one tonight just because I know a bassist and a bassist and a drummer showing up. I'm bringing a couple extra chords. I'm bringing the acoustic I generally play out there. And then, which is a nice acoustic. It sounds great. It's a Gretsch. It's one I use on the channel. Yeah. And then I just would like to try some new stuff with some people that I played with a couple times. Play some Jimmy. Cool. What song? I probably only know by heart maybe 6 or 7 Jimmy tunes, but the one I guess I would probably do. What would you want to hear? I like what's that, the 9? No, it's not. 9 grade. Jimmy's is the 9. There it is. Last Christmas I gave you my yacht. Is that supposed to be hard or not? I'll write it down. Last Christmas you gave me D. I'm just kidding. Don't look that up if you're under the age of 18. Gave me yacht. And you actually spelled yacht. That's amazing. Every time I go to spell yacht rock or something, I can't ever remember how to spell yacht. Yuck. Yuck. Feels Hebrew. Yuck. Jacques, yes. Pink Floyd. What type of Pink Floyd do you want to hear? Music's not hard. I can play pretty much anything. But thank you. I like a challenge. I do. And I'm not trying to be vain there. I've come to a point where I understand music theory to the point where it's like anything, if you sit down with it and you break it down and put it into parts, you can learn it. The one, oh, Wish You Were Here. What a great tune. What key is that in? Wish You Were Here. I think it's in G. So it's in D, B minor. Hello, 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 hello. Bye, Connor. Yeah, we don't talk about Charlie Kirk because he's a Nazi. And Nazis aren't allowed on this channel. You know why? Because we don't put up with homophobes or racists or sexists or xenophobes. I barely put up with Christians, but I allow them because I allow everybody to have their own nonsense, even if it's on my channel. But I boot you. You just talk to yourself about the Lord, which is generally how it is anyways. The Great Gig in the Sky. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, what was that? That has that. Whoa, whoa, I don't know if I could hit that. At least not right now. I'm gonna put it in there. How about this? If the 2 other people that are playing and jam out with me can dig it, I'm gonna just suggest Dark Side. And if both of them are like, hell yeah, I'll just do the whole album. if they're like, what's dark side? There's no way. It just doesn't happen. I love you more. I love you more. Oh, what song is that? You are the one that I've always dreamed of. I've known it from. Hey, wife. You took my man, and that's the last I've seen of my heart. Song from the 80s and the 90s. Does anybody know that one? You are the one. You are the one that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. You are the last I've seen of my heart. Please, somebody tell me what that is. I really want to know what that one is. Oh, that's a great one. Rach, who sings that? Neither do I. I'm gonna write it at the bottom. It's probably a one-namer. Last I've seen of these farts. Last I've seen of my heart. I don't remember the lyrics to anything, which is a real bummer. All right, I love you. Yeah, it's called I Love You More. I love you more. But who's Extreme was your choice. More Than Words. What key would that be in? I've played this in the 90s. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It has a B section though, doesn't it? How easy it would be to show you how you feel. Between now and then. Oh, thank you, Remy. Red. Hey, honestly, yeah, it is probably was a one-hit wonder. I don't remember though. What up, King? Hey, if I didn't say hi to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you, unless you're talking about the Lord. I'm just, I'm in conversation with Mr. Telefonita. Great gig. Yeah, I'll definitely do some Pink Floyd. If the bass player, if I could just simply show them these two things. In 7, B, B, F sharp, B, F sharp, A, B, D, B. That's all of money. Money is a gas. Share it, get your hands off of my stash. That's the whole bass thing, and then I just do. The only secondary part is when it goes E, back to B, then it does like then it's like, it's called an XL in music when you do half steps descending or ascending. Hey dude, aloha, charge that. You need to change your handle to what? No, can you change it to phony tater? I think that would be a great one. Still gets the point across. That's a tough bass lick because it's repetitively switching. Yeah, it does 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is an eighth note. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, and 3. Once you get the feeling of it, you can even do the. This is what I do when I'm playing alone. Money, so they say. Birdfinger! Everybody stop watching me. Go over, subscribe to Birdfinger's channel. Show them some love. There's 15 people watching me do nothing. 17. There's 3 million people watching. Good God. Hey, Birdfinger, I'm playing a gig tonight. Phony Mike, the phony Mike Phony Potatoes, kind of cool. I like that. I'd put that. If you would, Bird, throw out some suggestions for tonight. I'm gonna be playing in a couple hours with my wife, Rachie, as you know, and a couple other people. They're come up, some of my buddies. So I don't want to, throw 3 million chords at them, but some fun crowd pleasers. Might do something like, ooh, 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 ooh. Do I do? Yeah, I do. Rufus. I don't know where he is though. Oh, he's eating? I'm not going to call him. Yeah, I'm going to live stream it. It's on here. If you want, you could hit that notify button, but I don't know. I've never really seen anything on my thing that says, hey, people are waiting to watch your show. I guess one day there will be. There's almost 10,000 subscribers on this channel. I interact with about 200 people and I give lessons to about 5. Not bad percentages. I don't take myself too serious. I know a lot about music and I'm always going to be learning. So I guess if you want to throw a super chat, I don't touch any of the money. I like to live poor. We're going to put it in a bank account, and as soon as we have a good amount of money, going to get a 501(c) so we can change this business over to a nonprofit, a grant writer, and open up a community center where I learn. Penny Royalty. What is Penny Royalty? I'm going to have to look that one up. Feeling Black Eyed Peas 4-chord party fun. Yeah, I don't know any of the Black Eyed Peas music. The only one I would know is hey, hey, yeah. I don't even know if those are the keys. Yeah, I usually don't make about the plan about the community center. Absolutely. I've been poor my whole life. Apparently, if you make less than $75,000, you're poor. I would love to make that. That would be amazing. But as far as, it's called The Outcast. All right, let me write it down. All right. Now, ladies. The only reason why I know this song is it was on 25 Seconds when I was 19 or 20. It was on at every store I've ever had the privilege of slaving for. It's been on the radio of every person that's never heard of Frank Zappa. Outcast. All right. I'll try. Cool. I call about sex. Hair off, the whole sky gets. And chances, unless the whole sitting pretty, as far as the law zones. Other than that, my whole goal is to meet people that are musicians, inspire the heck out of them, show anybody who watches the channel what it looks like for a 40-year-old man to follow their dream finally in life. I got tired of being beaten and broken. Now I'm just me, I guess, doing this. And I've been in the recording studio for a couple different players on island. I've got 4,000 something songs, which nobody's ever seen. My hopes and goal are to just keep going at it and not feel as broken and betrayed by reality. And the way I do that is inform people that democracy does matter, to go to vote.org to sign up to vote today and get our crooked administration out of there. No more of these wasps in power. Maybe try some diversity hires, people of color, women, to make better decisions than just these bland old white bread whites. So I did 20 seconds short of Hey and 9. Cool. I'm going to check it out after Penny Royalty. Absolutely. I did the whole acoustic, the one with the beautiful sweater where they look just high as balls. The whole thing is in E flat. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. And I enjoyed that it was loosey-goosey and relaxed for such a big thing. Let me write it down. Penny Wise T. I can't remember any lyrics. I would have to hear it, but I will listen to it. Yeah, I hear that. Quit your job. Good for you. Well, I think it starts with listening to Frank Zappa, Freak Out. If you have time, listen to the whole album, realize nothing's changed, nothing will change, and then do something fun with the rest of your life. I don't know if you've heard of Alan Watts, but if you're struggling, see a therapist and listen to Alan Watts. Or don't. Do drugs, alcohol, maybe kill yourself. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not here to give advice about life. I'm here to give advice about music, and hardly anybody takes me up on that. All right, who's got another song? Something that would be fun to play, like one of my students always like. This is always the big one. Let me get on like a master in the sun. Let me go, yeah. Blister, actually, let me write it down. How funny. I hate making set lists that I'm making one. Blister in the sun. Since I'm just random ones, I would love to do maybe just jams. Like, it's hard to say, hey guys, let's do Allman Brothers. But, it is what it is. Yeah, I hear you. I went through a lot of struggle and strife. I did programs 19, 20, 32. Nothing seemed to work. And then I realized the issue wasn't the world. It was my perspective. I realized that water isn't water. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but I was always looking for somebody to give me the way or what's the next pattern or principle or thing to do. And it turns out there is no pattern or principle or thing to do. There are no gurus. There is no savior. There's no God. You are God. We are the headband of reality. I am the sweat that's on your forehead. I am the booger that's in your nose. I am the fart that comes out your ass. I am the thing that you don't want to think about at night. I am. You is. We is. This is what it is. And the best thing that I like is music gets me away from my mental slavery, I guess, bandwidth inside. And if I'm not fretting about some bill or payment or something, in fact, I shouldn't be writing on this. This guitar is actually still nice. What key is that in that? Do you play? No God? I'm out. Right on, Robert. Good luck with your existence. In fact, if you want a safe place where none of your beliefs are questioned, this is the place. But the one thing we can't have is people talking about Christ on a channel for people who don't believe it. And that'd be like talking to somebody about that doesn't understand what water is. You know, most people don't know what electricity is, or water, or how any of our autonomous systems work inside our own body. But yet these are the same people that always want to tell you about their ideas on how things work. Good luck with that. Rolling Stone is fun. Jimmy, Rolling Stone. Okay, I'll look it up. I mean, Rolling Stone was Dylan, and then Jimmy had what was the one that was like? It was a really great live song that Jimmy did. Third Rock, I think, was the name of it. Cover of Rolling. Oh, I get it. Cool. You know, again, it's so funny. It's not that I just don't like the Stones. I think it was either a Beatles or the Stones. And now that I'm older, I realize what the Beatles were. Everything they did was in a span of under a decade. It was always different and multifaceted. They were musical geniuses, but how much of it was stolen? It turns out that John Lennon took other people's. Not a great dude. Anywho, yeah, keep throwing out any types of songs, and if you are more than welcome to throw out stuff. We just don't talk about religion or politics, and I get to talk about whatever I want to because this is. Thank you for that. And then we're doing something like this. I just try to express to people that, you know, there are lots of cool things out there happening right now. If this isn't your thing, you don't need to spam my channel. You could just go to another channel and do your thing there. Does that make sense? Aloha. Like a rolling stone. Usually I would, you know, turn to a group and say, hey, just play these chords. So like a good one's like Steve Miller. Usually if a bass player's on. Night is calling and the music's calling and you got to get down to the sweet time. We've been working so hard. We've been working so hard. Come on everybody, come on, let's dance. rusty. Although I'm not gonna warm up. I might play a song or two before I get out there. Let's see here. Check out the Clevers by I got a feeling for a party atmosphere. The Cleverlies. Okay. Like the Beatles. I've got a feeling I can't hide. Oh no. Do 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 do. Yeah. I think that's an A. The Beatles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Wouldn't it be good? Cool. Wouldn't it be good? Are these like 3 chord songs? Because I need something that everybody would be able to do too. Nick Kershaw. I did not know that. Kershaw. I need somebody in high school named Kershaw, I think. It was a lady though. Come on and dance. Yeah, Steve Miller Band's great. It's a lot of fun to play with too. A lot of people don't get the subtleness of the changes, and it's really in the rhythm too. I like it that it's in a weird key. It's generally like B flat. Come on, baby, don't you see what you are? Run for the money you don't even know about. And it's just weird. It goes out of the pocket there. Whatever. Jet Airliner. Yeah, what key is that in, Bird? That's
Pick
my
on Jet and Elijah.
Pick on Jet and Elijah. That's my whoopee cat. I didn't know any of the words to that when I was a kid. When my wife and I don't know words to anything, we call it whoopee catting. That's actually her nickname. Whoopee cat.
Whoopee cat. It's a long story.
Long story. Not too much time for you. All right, I got another couple minutes here. Let's see here. It's a rap song, but it's countrified. Sounds good. Can do. Jet Airliner. Yeah, we can do that. Usually when I get onto an artist, I don't get off until another person names something. So that makes sense. What I would do would probably be like Van Morrison. 3 miles from the county fair. Or she's so sweet as wee diddly dee whoopee. Running down a dream, yeah. Here's a debate for guitar players. In the beginning, is it a major or minor when he does the... I think it's a cross between the two. Doesn't do any minors for the soloing, but then again, it doesn't do any majorings for the soloing. It's E major for the verse. We'll run away. We will find like anything was possible. Dabba dabba dubba dee. Airliners in C, B flat, that's not C. All right. Running down a dream. Hey, when you get older, you have to pee every 20 seconds. So it's like almost like running out the pee. Running out the pee. I peed 5 minutes ago. Well, it's gonna be a little hot. My bladder's kind of small now.
Hot down there?
Maybe ruined it.
Raining.
With booze and LSD. All right. Do I live in Tennessee? No, but I did at one point. Elvis, it's good to see you. I heard you were dead. I do not.
Elvis has entered the building.
Elvis has just left the building. Those are his clothes over there. Can anybody name that soon? Probably the only person who can name that is Birdfinger in this chat right now.
And me.
And Rachel. Heard that song, I thought it was Running Down the Drain. How funny. Yeah. No, I lived in Nashville. I lived in Mount Juliet. Get better camera. Doctor, I'm off grid. And you know what? You need to get a better
Yes,
comment.
we do need a better.
Give me another comment that's not mean. Let me see it.
We need better internet.
Thanks,
connection,
Doctor.
Too.
Yeah, I need internet. Why not give me some money? Give me $250 and I'll get some better internet this evening. I will not go to my gig. I'll go to Verizon and I'll buy the thing I need to put in my window to get better quality just for you.
Is that
Thanks.
what we need?
I think so. It's like $250. Although somebody gave me a load, you could find one for like $50, and I don't think so. Elvis can hear the Tennessee. Bet that. Yeah, I'm off grid for sure. Yes, we is. Elvis has just lost. What key was that? Elvis has just. Bobby Martin, everybody. Elvis has just lost the building. No. Oh, don't give me money. All right, I'm gonna like that. Actually, I should. I never asked people to give me money or anything. I guess if I did like maybe just a month of asking people to give me money, I would be able to afford it. All right. Or Adler, if you're new to this channel, I'll just tell you how it is. I don't touch any of the money that's given to me each month. It goes into a bank account and we sit on it until there's a good enough amount, and then I'm going to do something fun. We're hoping to open up a music community center where I live, here in Hilo, Hawaii, or Volcano, Hawaii. But most likely, I'm just going to go visit one of my YouTube friends. Like go see Dite in
Oh, we could go record in the
Roo room.
Belgium.
In Belgium, Amsterdam. We've been once, it was fun. If I would have known him then, I would have gone over. But there's plenty of people to visit that we know in our music community. I would go visit Birdfinger too and go do gigs and have fun. The signal for video is to go to space. Stop complaining, folks. Yeah, for sure. I mean, most of us. What do I need?
We need everything, you guys.
Basically, I need to put on this window, there's a cell
Drama
tower that way. So I need to put some suction cup thing-a-ding on there and crawl up to the corner of my house that I built and put a little receiver that shoots towards the tower. And when it does that, it should give us 2 more bars, which would be perfect. That would be more than enough. Yeah, I'll come out to the Swamp and Rocket.
Yes, we live in Hawaii.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to donate money, great. The whole idea is just put in there for the dial-up or whatever, and I make sure that I use all of it. As I said, it just goes to a bank account. It gets transferred over via AdSense or something at the end of the month.
Come say hi to
And
the people.
then I just basically I take all that fund, and then I to date it's only been maybe like $30 or $40. And then plus the monetization from 13,000 videos on this channel, I generally get about $1.20, $1.40, which pays for gas money to get from here to back. But the way I think about it is out of sight, out of mind. But oh, jeez,
You can't sit on that.
Of course you can. It just has to be closed.
It's the wrong one. No, that's a plastic in the middle. It's not
Oh,
straight
Jesus
together.
says
I just
just
broke
let
it.
the bin. Yeah.
I gotta go.
Let me think. For
do
tonight or
laundry.
just right now? Okay. Can I play a song? Yeah. What do you want to hear, Elvis?
Not us talking.
Did you want to hear an Elvis tune? Yeah. I could play an original if you want. See? Yeah, I know a little bit. Minnesota from Dylan to Prince. Oh, yeah, I know. Maybe Under the Bridge. Under the Bridge downtown. That has some changes in it, doesn't it? It's in C sharp. Yeah, I can do that one tonight. That'll be fun. It just depends if the guys I'm playing with know how to do that too. Let's see. What else? I did a roller coaster. That actually is fun. Maybe the bass player would like that. Roller coaster. Alone. Looks like a roller coaster, baby, baby. What is life? That would be fun to play on bass. Raspberry Beret, little crack Corvette. I don't know if I know Raspberry Beret well enough. However, I will write it down here to look up. That makes sense. Wow! Let's see. Yeah, rip prints for sure. Soda squeeze. Is that a... Yeah, that would be good. Blue suede shoes. Oh, it could be a lot of fun, actually. It just depends if they know that, too. Hey, everybody, really good picks here. As far as red hot chili peppers, Warren Zevon, how funny. I've just never been a big Warren fan, but I should now that. Do if you could read my mind. If you could read my mind, who's that? If you can read my mind, why does that sound familiar? Is that still Elvis? If you could read my mind. If you could read my mind. Teenage Wasteland. Yeah, Teenage Wasteland. Teenage. We're all wasted. What key is that? Teenage Wasteland. It has to have the intro, though, the overture. Right? Maybe like some Moody Blues or something. What up, piano? How's it? The key is way too high. Dude, if you could read my mind. Emmett Fitzgerald. Right on. If you, I think that's too many chord changes. Could read my mind. I'm gonna look at all these on the drive ride over. I'm gonna have Gordon Lightfoot, really? Pixelated stream? Yeah, I'm off in the middle of nowhere. This really isn't for the music aspect. I do apologize. Check me out Monday, Tuesdays, or Saturdays when I'm hanging out in the studio. I've got Wi-Fi there. Otherwise, I might actually ask for tips. Start, buying the tools and stuff I need. I know how to play the music. I got the theory aspect of it. Gordon Lightfoot. Come on down. Gordon Lightfoot. That's great. There's a girl that comes to this... Stuck in the middle with you. Steel Wheelers. What key would that be in? Everything's in G, right? Well, I know it makes no sense at all. I can still feel by myself. Well, I'm winding afternoons on. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle of you. Well, they started singing something, but it never see it makes no sense. And yeah, I know a lot of fish. In fact, I know 150 fish tunes. I was in a fish cover band called Oh Fishel. Could be. I am a great bass player. That's my main instrument. If you notice when I play the guitar, I'm very bass oriented. Down with disease, 3 weeks in my bed, trying to fight the demons that keep dancing in my head. Down with disease, up before the dawn, 1,000 bevo chasing outside, dancing on my lawn. Dancing on my lawn, I mean, before the time when I can finally say, this has all been wonderful, now I'm on my way. Anything I've done, leave it all behind. Try to find a way, there's nothing I can say to make it stop, 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 stop. Down with disease. What up, what up? Let's see here. I'm singing along. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love fish. It's like fun. Bros have a band, does some great fish. Awesome. New fish, old fish. Hopefully it's Junta fish. What up, Miguel? What up, Tari? Kick Split, how's it going to you? I'm hanging out here with a couple folks. We're just suggesting songs that I might be able to play with a group tonight. If I was going to do fish with a group, I would most likely say Bluegrass, Fumble and See. Fluff head? Or what's up? I didn't. Oh, is he dirty? Don't you get on that bed. Oh, he's dirty everywhere. You need to go.
You had to go outside.
Yeah, but nope.
Hey, go
Come
downstairs.
Here. Come here, go downstairs. Hey, guy. No, don't go over there either. You are covered in mud.
Let's go. He's not covered in mud.
Covered in mud. Let's see here. If I was going to do a good fish... Oh, thanks, Barry. If I was going to be doing like a fish tune with people that didn't know fish, it would probably be llama. I could show the bass player. Some ride over the turquoise mountains, the message bird in sight. Come up from the valley, all sides at a time. Cold, sitting down, rain coming down. Reba double deck on a llama taboo, taboo taboo. It's the loudest thing I've ever seen. Out of the delta, best of friends, llama taboo taboo. Leaving our past with best of friends, llama taboo taboo. Leaving our press with best friends, llama taboo taboo.